I don't give a damn what anybody else thinks and on the outside because I'll listen to that anyway. So at the end of the day, I'm the coach of the team. We decided to go health, over anything else. We finally got our team healthy, and that's what we focus on. I mean, looking back at my Cleveland days, none of our starters played the last 2 games of the season. We took health, and that's the most important thing to me. So what people say on the outside, I don't care because I don't read Twitter and have Twitter and Insta Twitter and all that. I don't care about all that. So I'm my own man. I do what I want to do. That's how I live my life.
All right. For
Bill
those who
Belichick.
didn't, he had the mask on. For those who didn't understand what he said bleep all y'all. Okay, bleep all y'all. Leave me alone. I'm handling my business. The Lakers got to make the playoffs. I know Michael Smith thinks they're in the playoffs. They got to make the playoffs for us to avoid them. They're in this little play-in opportunity. We're actually getting ready, getting ourselves healthy. We ain't ducking the Lakers. But even if they are, Mike, even if they are ducking the Lakers, so what? They don't want to play them at a certain time. You can't win a championship. You can't win a championship without playing a quality opponent. You're going to have to do it eventually. You eventually have to do it.
Right. So why avoid it? So why avoid it? So why avoid them?
Because if you don't have to do it early, if you can schedule it, they ain't the first team to do it.
Oh, really?
The reason it's a big deal. Here's the reason it's a big deal.
It's because they're the Clippers.
Because they have Clippers. That's it. That's all.
Yes.
Like,
I will never deny that. I will never deny
lots
that.
of championship
and that's all
teams
the
have
reason
done
there
it.
needs to be. Great. When you win a championship,
you wanna
then
keep
maybe
the
you can
jokes.
start. Beggars can't be choosers.
You want to keep the
Beggars
jokes
can't
going.
be
You want to keep the
choosers.
jokes going. Right?
No, I can't believe you
You-
actually
you
keeping
like-
this going. Like you were wrong the other day and you're wrong now. You really caping up for the
No,
Clippers.
I'm not wrong.
This is the hill you want to die on.
I am caping them.
This is the hill you want to die on.
I got a custom
is
made.
the LA Clippers.
It's a 40 regular. It's well tailored. Shout out. It's a nice custom Clippers cape, and I'm gonna wear it
Let me say something.
for most of the.
Let me say something. The
for
other
most
day,
of the postseason.
this first came up. You got about 8 teams in the playoffs, by the way, just for the record. Like literally, like I'm losing track of how many teams are Michael Holley's teams at this point. You didn't
Who I got?
pick
Who I
every
got?
damn
Who I got?
body,
Tell
Okay?
me. Tell me.
You
Tell
on-
me. Who?
Like you want every band.
I'm covering myself. It's insurance. It's insurance. I want to make sure who I got though. I got Philly.
I swear.
Okay.
Which conference? Okay. In the
Okay,
East,
I got 2 in the East.
You got.
I got 2.
Philly.
and Milwaukee.
You got
that's it.
Brooklyn.
Philly and Milwaukee Needs.
You got. I mean, you said you're
No, I ain't
scared
got-
of Brooklyn. You're scared of
I ain't got
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. I'm
You hate
scared
Brooklyn,
of them.
but you're
But I
scared
ain't
of
got
them
them.
at the same time.
I'm
You got
rooting against
Milwaukee.
them. I ain't got Brooklyn. I
I
got
think
Philly
you
and
only
Milwaukee.
got 3.
Simple.
The other day when Spears, I'm not gonna lose my train of thought. The other day when Spears was talking about it was a wide open West, and you looked at him like he was crazy. I'm like, of course Michael thinks it's a wide open West because you picked all 8, 9, 10 teams at one point or another this season.
No. Nope. I
Bruh,
think I got 2 teams
You've been
in the
on.
West.
You've been on Phoenix. You've been on Phoenix
And the Clippers.
You've been on Denver. You're riding the Clippers now.
But
Okay.
I let go of Denver after Murray got hurt. Remember? Murray got hurt. I said we're done.
No,
We're done
I'm
with
sorry.
Denver.
I forgot. Okay.
I got 4
All right.
teams.
Okay.
I got 4
Fine.
teams. 2 in the
Okay,
East,
great.
2 in the West. That's normal.
Great.
Suns
Great.
and
Okay.
Suns
That's normal?
and Clippers. Suns and Clippers.
Yeah.
Sixers and Bucks. Okay, what?
I would like to see those 2 teams play, by the way. That'd be fun. A Chris Paul Clippers reunion would be fun. Not quite. Doc's not there, but it'll still be fun. Anyway, the other day when this first came up, we were talking to Spears. Mark J. Spears from Undefeated. And I was actually, I think I said, if this is true. And Spears said, no, it's true. I was like, look, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because this is dumb. It's dumb, and it should be beneath them. But then again, they're the Clippers.
Why is it dumb?
And
Tell me
I
why
was
it's
trying to
dumb,
give them
though.
the benefit of the doubt. So let me do my journalistic duty. Or let me at least be fair. I hope Ty Lue is telling the truth. I want that to be the truth. I want them to have simply been taking care of their own house and resting their players to be healthy for the playoffs. If that's the case,
Tell me why it's
great,
dumb.
no problem. If it's not the case, and if they did sit up and say, maybe we can manipulate it, you ain't in position to be manipulating Jack when they can lose to the Mavericks.
That's why they
and nobody would be
That's
shocked.
why they did it.
You don't get to do that when you're the Clippers. And if you bout that life, you don't start ducking people. You don't duck fight. Like this is boxing, bruh. You don't duck
It's not
people.
ducking.
If you really
It
a
ain't ducking.
championship team,
it's-
if you have designs on winning the championship, if you have a former Finals MVP who you bent over backwards and compromised to get to join your organization, who's been the Finals MVP twice, who's taken 2 other organizations to championships, you just paid Paul George all this money. You fired Doc Rivers. You made him the fall guy
They are manipulating
to
the
avoid
bracket.
the Lakers.
They're
That's-
manipulating the
that's-
bracket
that's-
for the
that's-
easiest path.
That's a
They
punk
got
move.
the easiest
If
path.
it's true.
It's not a punk move.
Why
It's
would you want the
easiest
easier path? Just take the path.
Why not?
Just take the
Why
path
trying to
laid
win a
out there for you.
championship?
Just play the game.
I ain't trying to press you. I ain't trying to press you about degree of difficulty because you don't care. You know, ultimately,
It's not about
when it
degree
comes to
of
the
difficulty.
championship, if they win it,
Just
it is.
play to win the game.
It is.
Herm, play to win the game,
If they
Herm.
win the championship, hey Mike.
I'm not saying they got
they
to
win the
try to get to the
championship-
Lakers. Play to win the game.
If they win the championship, you won't care how they got there. What was the Lakers' path last year? You don't care. You might not even remember who they played in the first round. It doesn't matter. They won a championship. They beat the Heat in 6. They're champs. Nobody says, well, you're the champs, but you know what? I didn't like what you did down
I
the
will.
stretch. I don't
I
like
will.
how you avoided this.
I
team."
will.
No-
I will.
Nobody,
I
hey,
will.
look,
I
Banner
will.
Night,
There is
listen,
a
Adam Silver,
battle.
Adam Silver, come
There
over
is
here,
a
dog.
war.
Adam.
There is a battle. There is a war going on outside no man is safe from. There is a battle going on for the soul of LA that only one team is fighting because it's really not a fight. There's one team that wants to lay claim to being the premier team in the NBA. There's one team that Steve Ballmer spent
If I'm a
billions
cha- yeah.
on to try to unseat the Lakers
And there's
as
one
the team
champion.
as LA's team.
And there's one
And that team,
And there's one
if you want to, if you want the juice, if you want the crown, you got to
It ain't
come. You got to
boxing. It
take
ain't
down the
boxing.
king.
See, but here's the thing.
It is.
It
It
ain't
is.
boxing, and it ain't the wire.
is. I will
okay?
remember,
You know,
if
comfort,
they don't-
you better
if
not miss
they
comfort.
don't
No, it ain't all that.
comfort-
It ain't that.
If they don't play the
Okay.
Lakers and beat the Lakers, and if this somehow proves to be true, I will in my personal record book that nobody cares about, I will affix an asterisk next
Right.
to this championship team
Well,
because
okay.
they
Well, you keep
intentionally
a nice little-
avoided the Lakers. I didn't put an asterisk next to the Lakers last year because the Clippers didn't
Yeah.
make it to play the Lakers. That's not their fault. If the Lakers were, if the Clippers would have played it the right way and the Lakers didn't make it, then that's not on them. But if they actively sought to avoid confrontation with the king, that is a punk move. Full stop.
If it comes down
We have
to
to
no,
stop.
it's not. Okay, you know what? When Adam Silver is there on opening night and he hands me my ring, I'm gonna put it on. I'm like, hey, LeBron,
Like I
you
said
got
the other
one
day,
ring in LA,
it's a moot
and
point
so do
because
I.
they ain't winning the championship.
And so do I.
Because the basketball
And
guys
nobody cares
do not
how I got
reward
it.
cowardice.
I ain't
The
steal it.
basketball guys
I didn't steal
do
it.
not reward cowards. And if they avoided
No.
the Lakers, that's what they are. And the basketball guys will not reward them. Therefore, this is a moot point.